but a three ball that deep was not going in.
Well, they know he's a great shooter, so they still have to get out there and challenge, despite the fact that he's so deep with that shooting range.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. Well, last season, Tristan Thompson made the decision to change his shooting angle.
Wow.
Shooting with his
Ember.
left to now shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, I've not heard of anything quite like that before, but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line fairly often, so I think that's a nice development. I love that young man's work ethic and what he brings to a team in terms of rebounding and physicality.
I think LeBron's going to like playing with him.
I agree.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Guys, Draymond Green, a second-round pick in 2012, but his tough defense and high basketball IQ have earned him minutes. He said, quote, "I never cared about stats, and I still don't. My goal is to have an impact on the game. Sometimes you have the biggest impact with plays that don't show up in the stats. Those are the plays I live for." Great attitude, Kevin.
A real gamer, Doris. He loves the game. Thanks. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in.
Well, Thompson is ambidextrous. You know, he throws a baseball right-handed, writes with his left, and you got to give him credit for taking a chance with a whole new method of shooting, and it's paying dividends.
The pass to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 6 points for Love.
Had so much space there. His defense really not showing him the respect. You could see his eyes get wide.
Warriors trail by 11.
And Thompson prone to getting the shot blocked inside despite his length and athleticism. You know, being ambidextrous, you would think that he at some point developed that ability to be a better finisher inside with either hand. We'll see.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And that one's good. Love.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Curry with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
They get the rebound. Here's Mozgov. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
On its way from Curry for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Not really the shot they were looking for, but still they got it to go.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Love trying to break loose. Smith no good.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
That's a 2 from Lee, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland.
You think of the Warriors as a really strong team, and they are, but this might surprise you a bit. They had trouble with teams in the East. Lost to some of those teams in the Eastern Conference you would have expected them to beat last year.
It's stolen by Green. Barnes with it, now guarded by Shumpert. Barnes can't get it to go.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good hard-nosed basketball to haul in the board.
A nice shot by Irving.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Warriors trail by 10. Curry wide open with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Curry's got 6.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
No coverage that time. 6 points for Amon Shumpert.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Scooped up, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Lee. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. James comes in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert. LeBron's shot is good.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
And for the Warriors, they're shooting the ball poorly, just 28%.
LeBron James is able to do everything on the court. He's also looking to expand his horizons off the court. Plans to star in a movie. Even helped develop a TV series based on his life story a little while back. So he's exploring various avenues of self-expression.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Curry.
Sean Livingston.
There's a minute left in the first half. Expanding his range. Goes back up. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Love inside. And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running. Offensive rebound. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. Fires the three. And that's collected by Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Dishes it to Livingston. Shoots a 3. Rebound by Dellavedova.
What a struggle for him. A goose egg in the box score today.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Livingston, and that's not even close. Here is Love. The tray. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers lead by 14.
Yes, Kevin, here with
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the 5. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, "I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job." Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Comes up empty down low. Warriors trail by 18. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
Timeout called the Warriors. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
That's good. 8 points for Amon Shumpert.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Warriors trail by 20.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Blatt. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
Well, the lead isn't getting any smaller. I mean, this is an incredibly well-rounded performance for this club.
The dominators they have in front of a hostile crowd, really impressive.
Here's Irving.
Yeah. You know when I shoot, I don't even pay attention to the line.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense.
Oh my gosh.
A good finish at the rack off the
Yeah, she left the house.
Every time they get
We weren't
scored on
watching
during
her.
this run, it's come from inside the paint.
No, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Physically, there's
Best
no doubt they've been the
strategy
stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're
Aiden's
really
hitting, Mama.
physically at this
Being
point.
physical.
And here we go with Steph Curry. 6 points for him.
With the shot, but why am I
And here's
talking about
Iguodala
this?
outside.
I'm
Rebound
supposed to
Love.
vote for my team, though.
Well, last year LeBron mentioned that he was
Yeah.
jealous of
Shoot it.
Durant's shot totals.
Yeah.
Just an offhanded remark by him, but it did
25.
open up some speculation
Yeah, I got
by what he
55.
meant.
Oh!
Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string some successful
Steph Curry
offensive
with the
possessions
shot, boy.
together and then tighten down defensively.
Here's Iguodala.
Oh.
Green passes to Iguodala.
Can't catch my balls,
And
can
it's the
ya?
Cavaliers
That sounds
taking
wrong.
it the other way. 3-on-3. Here's Shumpert. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Shumpert's got 6 in the quarter.
Best
You know, with all the
guy
shots they've knocked down here in the
ever.
second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
Curry attacking.
Oh, what?
Green inside. Mozgov on him. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
My ball.
You know, they can't afford to be playing so loose like that
I
right
am
now.
going to try to
Exactly.
three-pointer.
I mean, this is when they
Here.
need to
Let's
tighten
do it.
things up,
Let's try it.
firm
Let's try it.
things up, be more focused, not the other way around.
Looking at who's out there now for
That
the
end
Warriors.
out wrong.
Andrew Bogut checked in
Karma.
for Green. Lee comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Lee, sinks it from just inside the baseline.
That's
Doing
good
it,
for
they
you.
responded perfectly.
But when I'm thinking about you,
There's
that's
1:26
just
left
sad.
here in the
You
third
just got
quarter.
27. I got 57.
Here's Dellavedova.
Oh, I still got the ball.
Here's Thompson.
Oh.
And he gets it to go.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Golden State moving it around. Here's
Nope.
Lee. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
One.
Here's
Oh.
Dellavedova. Good. And
Yeah.
this just goes to James. James has got his 4th
Oh, only
assist
1
with that
minute
last one
left.
here tonight.
A
If he
wide
wins-
open three.
Not,
They need
not
much
you,
better
so
communication
not you.
defensively.
And there's the feed to Lee. Nice shot from 10
Ah.
feet out. Lee's got 4 points
You
in the
only
quarter.
shot what? You got 29.
But I've been shooting.
41
Yeah,
seconds left
that's
in the
what's
third
sad
quarter.
about you.
Iguodala with the
Oh,
ball.
you got lucky. You got lucky.
Yeah, I
That's
think it's
karma.
called
To the middle.
talent.
No, I think
And
it's called
stolen by
karma.
LeBron. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
Bruh.
Did I do that to you?
Yeah.
Oh, whose ball? Oh no, it's still my ball.
It's their ball.
Where's my ball?
Here's James. He's got 10. Unloads from 13.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them,
Are
a
you
lot of his
kidding
teammates
me?
have come through.
The Warriors shooting only 21% from the field so far. Wide open. That one wide left. Now Cleveland moving it up.
Oh, come on. Come on. Do it for the win.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, dang.
James has got 12 points in the game.
Now that is a quick
At least I
bucket.
knocked him
Pretty
down.
good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when
Let's see if I can make it in the last 5 seconds.
Get out.
Oh!
Did it. Oh.
Ah! You hit somebody on the shoulder.
Quarter, a huge lead in this one may already.
So that's it, guys. We'll see you next time.
Aiden,
Peace.
it's
Bye.
still muted.